What's going on, everybody? Looks like we're about 30 seconds early tonight, but we're really close. I thought I had it timed perfectly, but I guess I'm a little off. Okay, let's see what's going on over here in chat. First off, how you doing, one? I'm awful sorry, buddy. Was up till midnight getting everything set up. I've been pumping out a lot of shorts. I don't know if you noticed that, but I'm trying to do 2 or 3 shorts a day, plucking them from segments of the video or just whatever nonsense I'm getting into. Like today, I stopped at my buddy's garage and he just happened to be changing a set of horns on a little Ford Escape. If you were wanting to change that whole mechanism with the bracket, you'd have to pull the bumper off. So he just was able to snake his hands up in there and get those little bolts out to change just the horns and leave the old bracket. Engineers are not our friends. That's Ford Motor Company for you. We got Rick in here. What's going on, Rick? I appreciate you coming in, man. Thanks for stopping by. We got Cameron Burns' garage here. You, brother. Hey, Torp's here. What's going on, brother? Glad you're able to mix a drink. Why don't you go ahead and take a sip? Hey, look, if Gordon Walker, if you're here, it's up on the other side. All right, let's see who else we got in here. Turlo made it. What's happening, brother? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Looking out for me as always. That's my master at arms, man. All right, let's see. Brian Kinner, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Good evening to you too, buddy. All right, let's see. Who else do we got in here? Kevin L's here. What's happening, Kevin? Paul White made it. What's going on, Paul? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Big Job Ford's here. Howie Mook. Rick's here. What's going on from Poor Possum Speed Shop? All right. Well, they didn't have any cans, so I have to have my High Life in a bottle tonight. All right. So what do we got going on this week? I don't know if any of you. I was watching the Vice Grip Garage premiere, and I lost track of time. I had to jump in the shower. I was in there, and Pat brought us up, so that was nice. If you're here, Papillon, thank you for doing that. That was pretty cool. But I don't know if we made him mad or not. But I appreciate you doing that. I did not expect it. All right. So let's see what else we got going on. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the emblem Kim painted up, and I got it ready. It's obviously going to be inside the car. You guys saw it on the picture, but there it is live. I just got it sitting in there right now. I think it's really cool. Really, really pops. All right. Some more news on the emblem front. I talked to the guy who did it for me, and he said he'd be happy to make me some more, but I got to buy the filament. So I ordered the filament today, and I ordered metallic silk silver. So instead of them coming black, they're already going to come silver because I'd like to have emblems for it for the outside of the car. So we're not going to have trim per se, but we're going to have our own custom trim of sorts. It's a gasser. There's no rules. You can do whatever you want. Trust me, it's fun. All right, let's see. Let's get back. Steve's here. Steve, thanks for coming in, brother. Looks like one's talking in some kind of gibberish, turley. That's pretty good. Henry's here. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in, Henry. Dopey's Garage made it. Very cool. Robbie Altrie's here. What's happening, man? All right. Lonnie made it. Cool. What else we got going on here? I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. It looks like we got everybody. So I'm really excited about the emblems. Like I said, when I came home, Kim and I looked at the colors. It was a toss up. It was either going to be the metallic silver or white. So we went with the metallic silver. I hope it was the right choice. It's just nice to have access to the 3D printer. So the filaments are cheap enough. I think it was $25 for a spool of the silver. Hopefully it's enough to make 3. I'm going to ask him if I can get maybe 4. I don't want to press my luck. We'll just see. Hey, how many can I make with this? I don't even know how long it takes, so I'm going to have to ask that too. I just don't want to be a nuisance, All right. Then again, I don't really care. So, okay, Country Boy made it. I saw you in the Vice Grip Garage. I couldn't talk. Now, was everybody limited to every 3 minutes making a chat? Was it like on slow motion? over there for everybody, or was I on timeout? I don't know. Pirates Cove, Josh, what's going on? There's Pat. Pat brought us up over there in the Vice Grip Garage Room. There's 24,000 people, so maybe we pick up a couple people. I don't know. I appreciate the effort, though, Pat. That was pretty cool of you. All right. So we do have a mail call today, a little bit of one. We have mail from Don's Hot Rod Garage, and we got a piece of mail from Randy Rhines. Now, Randy had asked last week, and it came the Saturday after the Friday Night Live. So keep an eye out for Randy and for Don's Hot Rod Garage. All right, we'll open those up when they get here if they make it tonight. If not, we'll open them next week. Let's see what do we got going on. I don't know. I don't know if you guys were able to go in and watch. I tried something new. It's like I had my videos. I was like, I'm actually got like 3 videos going at once, right? I'm trying new stuff. I'm trying to build up my what do you want to say, library of available content to you know, put up. So I want to have a little bit of an arsenal. So I've been, working on 3 different videos. That's why I didn't really put one out midweek. And by the time I was ready to put one of them up, it was Friday. And I'm like, well, I go live Friday, but it's like they're saying the optimal time for me to release the video would be 8 o'clock. So I don't know how many of you were able to watch the video before you came to our live, but we released a video tonight. And if you didn't get a chance to catch it, make sure you hop over and catch it after our live. We built our firewall. Well, we started to. We built our firewall pieces for the back to separate the trunk from the cabin. Like we're not cutting any corners and we're not rushing to get anything done. Like just so you guys know, it's like every piece is, that's why my car's going to be just so shaky. You made it. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Stop and take another look. I hear you, Pap. It's an interesting world. It's like trying to find your spot in this little YouTube world. I'm still trying. I'm like jockeying around seeing what we can do. We I don't know if you guys noticed, we started to um put up a lot of shorts this week, and it was like trying to get us out there. I always watch those self-help videos. I don't know if any of you other YouTubers do it, but one of them I watched, they said, well, maybe put up some shorts. I don't know, am I overdoing it? I don't know, but it's fun. I do have fun doing the shorts because 15 seconds, it's a short. Just like my buddy, I was over just shooting the breeze with my buddy at his shop, and he's changing a horn on a little Ford Escape. There's a 15-second short. I'm just having fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it. That's all. It's like if I'm not fixing something, I'm usually around something that's getting fixed. I'm in that circle. Oh, okay. Thanks, hon. Don's Hot Rod Garage made it. What's going on, Don? I received your mail the Saturday after our live last week, so we got some mail from Don. We're going to go ahead and open that now. See what we got. All right. It's well sealed. All righty. Oh, cool, man. We got some cool, looks like stickers here. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know if you guys can see these. He's got his convertible and he's got his nomads. Very, very nice, Don. Thank you very much. Very good stickers. Let's put this one somewhere special. All right. So I'm going to set these here, and we got a little note from them. We're going to go ahead and read that on the live. It says, "Hey, BW, I just wanted to say thanks for all you do for us on your YouTube. You helped show me the way, and your Friday Night Live is awesome, man. I look forward to it every week. Kim and you have a great channel, and I hope to never miss a video. Your 55 gasser is top shelf stuff, man. Looking forward to the Nova build. That should be fun. Once again, big thanks for your help, and as I start to grow my channel. Later, buddy. Well, thanks, Don. I appreciate the kind words, man. But I'll tell you what, you're running a premium channel over there, buddy. Let me tell you, it's right there on my subscriptions. You're right beside Dee Dee's Speed Shop because I never miss yours either. I always catch Dan's, and you're like right there with Dan. It's like you know how like whenever how I guess it goes by how you how many what your views, you know, how you do your views. I don't know if everybody's like if you're on your phone and you hit subscriptions, they're all up top. It seems like the ones you watch the most are right up in the upper left hand. I guess wait a minute. Yeah, the upper left hand corner of your phone if you're looking at it. At least that's how my phone is. I don't know. Let's see here. We don't want to miss anybody, so let's go in there. Hey, there's my buddy. There's Gordon Walker. Look, Gordon. Gordon from Michigan. It's on the left side. Thanks for coming in. No problem, Dan. You know the deal, brother. All right, let's see here. Let's see what's going on. Let's see who else we got in here. I don't want to miss nobody. You know, it's important. There's my buddy Mike from Desert Rat 2000. What's going on, brother? Thanks for coming in. Hey, there's Sam. Sam made it. What's going on, Kansas Okie, my man? All right, let's see here. I don't want to miss nobody. Josh made it. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming in, man. Andy's doghouse. The big dog's in the house. All right, let me see. Let's go born up here, and I'm just going to go up top real quick. I want to make sure I'm trying not to miss it. If I ever miss you, say something again so I can see your name. Rusty Iron Projects Rips in the house. What's going on, buddy? See what I mean? It always pays to go back and double check. Listen to Mr. Beast. All right. I'll check it out, Dan. See, I go back up. A lot of these comments, I'll come back and I reread them all. I promise you guys. I got to wait till tomorrow because it takes like 24 hours for the chat to load up. I guess YouTube wants to make sure we're all behaving ourselves. We do in here. We do a good job of that. At least we try. Daniel made it. What's going on, Daniel? Thanks for coming in, man. Very good. Dopey's Garage. Very cool, man. Thanks for coming in. We got a nice crowd tonight. Very good. There's Brad. Brad made it from over there at Montana Garage, man. Very good. All right, let's see what we got going on. Okay, so I don't know, you guys, anybody that got a chance to catch the video before you came in here. My roll bar is starting to flash rust already. So we're Kim and I got to go to the home improvement store tomorrow. I'm gonna brush that. Very similar to what you did, Dan, and what Uncle Tony did. I'm going to do basically the same thing on my roll bar because I don't want to get any overspray in there. My one buddy Kevin that's helping me with my brakes, he tried to talk me into the chrome paint. He's like, just to kind of, set it off. And I get it, but I think I'm just going to blend it in. I'm probably just going to stick with my safe satin black, but I might go out on a limb, maybe gloss black. I don't know. We'll think about it. I know that, the Rust-Oleum black, the gloss, if you just mix a tiny bit of thinner in there, that stuff just lays out so smooth. But I don't know if I want it to be bright. I think I want to go with the satin or the flat. But I am going to Rust-Oleum it first. Also, I don't know anybody in the video I mentioned, I have to cut those plates off. I should have never welded them on. I went against every fiber of what I thought, and I'm cutting them off. I want to be able to change my bushings on my frame because you all know that I'm gonna hammer on that a little bit, and I'm probably gonna have to change the bushings every season. Uh-oh. All right. Let me see here. Let me take a break for a second and come in here and let's look at the chat board and try to catch up. Spray Bomb Chronicles. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate new faces. All right, man. Thanks for coming in. Who else do we got? If you're new in here, sound off in chat so I can say hello. I try to learn who I'm talking to. I try to get to know everybody. So do the best you can to say hello back, you know. All right. Let's see. So yeah, the flash rusting. I'm going to get that taken care of. And those plates are not going to be fun to cut off, but I am going to cut them off. Also, because I want the roll bar. I should have just, but I'm doing it. I want the roll bar to be independent of the body and move with the frame. So that means also it's like I'm going to the openings where the perforations in the floor are. I'm thinking I'm going to make some kind of rubber boots. I already have to do one up underneath the dash for the master cylinder for our clutch. So I'm thinking, I'm going to make a boot for that, and I can mimic the boot I make for that for the perforations in the floor as well. And I'll just seam seal them from the bottom so no water can get up in there. I'll come up with something. We'll figure it out. But I want to leave them kind of open, so I want them to be able to move. And you don't want that squeaking noise, metal on metal squeaking noise. So we want a little bit of an opening the whole way around. So we're going to use rubber to seal that off. I think that's what I want to do. If it's right, wrong, or indifferent, I'm doing it. All right, let's see. I didn't. Gordon, I'm writing that down right now. The back of the brick when you're on the bicycle. Let me write that down. I think I did look for that one morning. When I get up in the morning and I'm sitting there, back to the brick, Gordon on bike. See, I remember you telling me about that. I got so many things. Oh, also, we're working on the floor. I don't know if you guys pick up the little bits and pieces in my shorts, but I got a couple videos started on Nova. We're obviously working on the floor again. That all comes down to weather. That car is strictly getting worked outside right now, and when I tell you the weather is crazy. Yesterday, or excuse me, yes, yesterday. No, excuse me. Let's start with Wednesday. Wednesday it was 70. It was gorgeous, and I worked out outside on the Nova until about, I don't know, 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then I had to come in and get ready, for the next day at work. But the next day, it was 50 and pouring down rain the whole day on Thursday. Today, it was 70 again, but I had a bunch of errands to run, so I didn't get to work on much of anything. I stopped by my buddy's garage. I wrapped with them for about 45 minutes to an hour. So that wasn't helpful, but it was fun. So, we did that, and then I come home and I got to start getting ready for the live. And it was gorgeous today. Tomorrow it's going to rain all day. Well, it's going to rain in the morning. Okay. And then after it rains in the morning, it's supposed to get okay in the afternoon with the thunderstorm. So I might try to get on the Nova in the afternoon a little bit. If it starts to spritz, I'll just jump back on to 55. That's what's nice about having a couple projects, man. It's like you always got something, busy hands, busy hands, a little absent minded, but busy hands. Now, I can't get started right away because Kim and I are going to be doing a bunch of running around and we're going to get to that in a minute. Let me just say hello to a couple more people I see popping up in here. I see my buddy Herb's here from Michigan Muscle Car Garage. What's going on, brother? I appreciate you stopping by, man. All right, let's see who else we got. Junkers and Clunkers made it. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Houston 67. I appreciate the compliment, man. Thanks for coming in. Hang out with us. We always got something going on. Let's see. John S. Hello, buddy. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. Let's see here. Make sure we got everybody. If I missed your name, I truly apologize and say something else in chat so I can see you. Just keep it clean. We don't like the cussing here. All right. You never know. There might be some young kids watching and this and that. We try to keep it neat and clean. Let's see. Looks like we're pretty much right on top of the chat for the most part. All right. So tomorrow, you know, we got Kim's. We got to get some stuff for her hobby in the morning. We got to get some household supplies. Man, I was out there working right in the garage, and I got the 55 rolling. I'm out there playing around with all my stuff, having a good time. I come in, I'm like, all right, let me get a shower. I get a shower. I get out of the shower and I go into the back laundry room to grab some clothes out of the dryer that I left in there. And man, I got a leak on my hot water pipe. I mean, it's spraying. And the pipe ain't that old. We got hard water here, and I don't know if anybody else suffers from this. You get them little green spots all over your pipe, and I even put a jumper, a couple extra grounds, all that stuff. I think I want to put like a Y trap in with one of those anodes or something, maybe something like that, because I mean it's just attacking my copper lines. So I'm all showered, and now I got to get all dirty again. All I got is bits and pieces of plumbing stuff. When I tell you guys, almost every household tool I own is still down that house in Ridley. That Kim and I are getting ready to jump back on that pretty soon too, because my son bought that house, and my in-laws are almost done using it, and it still needs some things done before my son moves in, because we got that property around the corner that Kim and I want to sell so we can go buy 11, 12 acres and start talking about having our barn dominium built. We're not playing here. We're going to get something done. And when we get that shop rolling, nothing will hold us back, because we could have the 55 and the Nova in the garage and probably a shop truck or two. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, the pipe sprung a leak. So we got to stop at the all right. So we got to stop. We got to stop at that store, and we got to get some supplies. I'm going to get my paint for my roll bar, and Kim wants to get some. I think she said fabric paint, because she's playing around with all our gazebo stuff for when the summertime comes. She wants things to match, and she wants to try a couple things. So that's fine. We got to stop at her bookstore so she could pick up a couple books, and then we got to stop at Harbor Freight. They're having a big sale. I am so tired of every time I'm doing something, switching from a grinding wheel to a sanding wheel on my little angle grinders, and they're having a sale. They're like $20. I'll get like three of them things, man. And that way I can have a wire wheel on this one. I can have a flat sanding disc on this one and a cut wheel on the other one. I also bought a couple arbors already that have the 1/4 inch and then the 3/8, because I'm tired of looking for, I don't know where this is or that is. So I'm setting myself up. So I want to go to the hardware or the Harbor Freight. It's the you guys is Princess Auto. That's the best way to describe it. And they're having a huge sale. All right. I'm having a sip. Mm. So we want to get that taken care of. So it'll probably be raining all that time. And here's another obstacle I just thought of, Kim. The Nova seats are still in the back of my truck under the tonneau cover. If I get pipe, I got to open it if it's raining. So we're going to have to find that window when it's not raining. But the hardware store is like 2.5 miles from my house. So it would be a quick trip. And I could call it laziness that the seats are still in the back of the truck, because I was actually going to have them dropped off at the upholsterer, get a price, and probably just let them do it. But the guy's like, we can't even look at it until the end of June. And I'm like, well, I'm going to do it myself then. So Kim and I are gonna try to recover the seats ourselves. But one of the obstacles is she still wants that bench seat, and the biggest problem with that is, each side folds up, but there's no plate to catch for the latch. You have a little handle on the back with the little latch at the bottom of the seat. Somebody tried to recover them and never put those plates back on. And I've been looking, I can't find those. So if anybody knows where to find those, let me know. If not, I'm just going to try to find a picture of it and make one myself. What else you going to do? All right. I want bucket seats, but Kim wants the bench seats. It's her car, so we're going to do the bench seats. All right, then we're going to try that ourselves. Hog rings and all. Never did it, but we're going to try it. All right, let's see. We're also going to do some interior work on the 55, custom interior work. That's going to be fun. I don't know how it's going to turn out. We never did it, but we're going to do it. Well, watching Dan is inspirational, though. He's like the pioneer. Just sit back and watch him and try to okay, whenever he says he did something wrong and had to redo it, maybe I'll get it right the first time then, right? Right, Dan? We'll see anyway, right? All right, let's take a break and see who's in here. I see Herbie made it. What's going on? Herbie Garage is here. Very good. Who else do we got? Mike Dev, one. What's going on? Doovy. Kim's yelling at me because I say things wrong, Mike. I apologize. You're local, just found my channel and subscribe. Great channel and content. Thanks, Mike. Where are you at, local? We're in Delaware County. We're over on Aston side. Let's see. Missed the see what else we got here. Give Blood made it. What's going on, brother? Thanks for coming in. Say Wood or me. One's always picking on me, man. It's fair though. It's fair. I'm from Western Pennsylvania, and it's when I go home to visit, it takes me a day or two to get back in the lingo so that I can remember how to talk like that. The Jagger bushes. That's a briar patch. Hmm. All right, let's see here. I hope so, Robbie. We're gonna try it. Yeah, how bad can it be? The biggest thing, Robbie, is when we take it apart is the springs. That, like I said, that's the springs are spent, but I'm told you can tighten them up. I saw where a professional upholsterer on a video, I can't remember. I sent the video to Kim in a text message so I can go back and find it. That's how I find videos. I'm very unorthodox in my methods, but they work for me. Where he actually got like a thin but rigid carpet, and he wove it in between the springs, and then he put some kind of Josh begins with a J, some kind of the cloth that it almost looks like felt, and then foam, and then some more of that, then foam, and then he put another one of that and cut it with a knife. I might try that. We'll see. I mean, I'm looking at all my options right now. The foam kit, you can buy a foam kit for them too, but I think I'm gonna have to stiffen up my springs somehow first. Let's see what we got going on. Who we have in here? I'm just trying to catch up on the chat. Yeah, I know. That's a good point. I'm way behind on you guys' chat, but yeah, one of you guys up in Canada, Shop Cat, Dan, one of you guys, bring the camera inside the Princess Auto. We would like to see that. Maybe I'll bring one in there to Harbor Freight, and they're probably the same thing. Harbor Freight's kind of generic tools, but I mean they last. The little angle grinders I got out there are still working great. That seamer and hole puncher I bought, it broke yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before. It just crapped out. It stopped. It wasn't making a full motion anymore to even punch a hole in metal. I'm like, what's going on? I added some more oil. I made sure it was turned up the whole way. I think the mechanism just wore out, and then the head wouldn't come down enough to make a crimp. So, being the mechanical minded person I am, I took it apart. The spring popped out. I looked in there, and the oil looks metallic. It's like I think that the walls of it just and it's not that old. I bought it in 2 years ago. I bought it in 2020, paid $47 for it. So that might have the good ones are like 150. So that might have something to do why it didn't last. Maybe it's only good for a job or two. I guess if you're only going to use it once or twice. But so I might look to see what Harbor Freight has tomorrow and buy another cheap one and see if theirs is any better. I've had a lot of success with that. What's it called? The Chicago stuff. I've had a lot of luck with that. So maybe we'll try that. All right. Yeah, maybe I will do an every Friday video, Gordon. I don't know. It's like I said, this week was just so hectic. One gave me some crap because I put up last week's weekend review. But like I said, I never made that one public. I'm like, only 70, 80 people saw it, or 100. So I put it back on there. I don't know. One caught me. I was really busy. But I did give you a lot of little shorts this week. So you got to give me credit for that, buddy. All right, let's see here. What else we got? Kim made me a list. You know. Oh, if anybody no pressure, nothing like that. I'm a little tiny channel, but I was on YouTube Studio and they said suggestions for you. So they suggested I start a membership page. So I did it. No pressure, but if you're looking for ways to support the channel, you can get in the membership that we have here. We have three levels, whatever, just like everybody else. You get a fill emoji so you can make people drink. And I'll let you look at the videos early if you'd like to see them early. But no pressure. Nothing changes either way, but it's there. So you might want to check out a membership to BW's Garage. All right, we got that out of the way. Harbor Freight. I wanted to talk again about the Maple Grove. I'm hoping to bring the cameras over there for that swap meet. 4-2. Kim and I are going. We got another place to go though, and it's about 70 miles away. And I'm not saying any more about it, but I think everybody, especially the Tri Five folks, will really like and appreciate where we're going to go. But Jay invited us, but I haven't had an opportunity. The weather's not been cooperating, so Kim and I got to get that scheduled out. We got to be able to do that, and I think everybody will enjoy that. We're definitely bringing the camera for that. Let's see what else we got. Hey, Forsaken Steel made it. It could be dangerous. It could be dangerous, Forsaken. But like I said, no pressure on that. But it's like, hey, it's a suggestion. We'll give it a try, man. See what happens. Same thing with the Teespring. If you get a chance, check out our Teespring. There's always a link in our videos for all this stuff. All right. We're just burning through it. And we're 1 minute and 55 seconds overdue for our sticker giveaway. So we're going to start it off with these two. As you guys know, we got our little fill. All right. And we got this BW Garage that peels clear. All right. So let me get that set up and we'll get that going. Let me find it in here. All right. And we're going to keep it the same as always. So the numbers are pretty quick to go through. All right. Let me get that to Kim so that Kim can keep an eye on it. All right, guys. I need a number between 1 and 30. 1 and 30. Whoever guesses it first wins these two stickers. Go. There it is. Cameron Burns Garage, number 15, right off the bat. See, I like keeping it between 1 and 30. It goes off pretty quick. As you guys can see, Cameron Burns Garage hit the number tonight. All right, Cameron, way to go, brother. Now, Cameron, I don't know that if you and I have ever communicated via the mail yet, but what I need you to do is I need you to email me your address. All right, it's jedclampett32@yahoo.com or jedclampett32@gmail.com. The links are in my about section on my channel's homepage, and I'll also type it in here real quick. All right, there it is. Make sure it's typed correctly. It is. Like I say, jedclampett32@yahoo.com or gmail.com. They both link directly to my phone, Cameron. Congratulations, buddy. All right. We have one more set of stickers to give away. We have the Phil again. All right, we got Phil. And we have another BW Garage sticker, but this one peels white. Let me get a number ready. Let's see. All right, let me get that to Kim. There you go. I need a number between 1 and 30. 1 and 30. Go. Wow, it's really going fast. There it is. There it is. Andy's Doghouse. Andy's Doghouse. All right, Andy's Doghouse. You're the big winner. We got 2 Canadians. I think I only have 1 Canada stamp. So if that's the case, I'll have to mail them on Monday, guys. There it is, number 29. Number 29. That was Andy's Doghouse. Way to go, Andy. Looks like we're going to be able to put one of these fills on the Pillar of Pride or the Wall of Fame or maybe the heater or whatever. Whatever ever Andy wants, but Phil belongs in Andy's Doghouse. And then you got this one. Maybe you can give this one to our buddy, or excuse me, not that one. Maybe you can give this one to our buddy up there, or your partner up there, your partner in crime. All right, Keith. His mind escaped me for a second. You got to forgive me. I'm getting older, Andy. You should understand. All right. Well, I'm having an awful lot of fun tonight. All right, onward and upwards, right? Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, we're doing pretty good. He'll go into Buick. All right, put him in the Buick. Whatever you think's best, Andy. That works for me. But why don't you go ahead and have a sip? Mm. I've been babbling and babbling and babbling. I got to take a minute and see and make sure I didn't miss anybody in here. I haven't talked to the other Herb in a few months. And it's like he popped back up on YouTube. He made like 5 videos and he disappeared again, man. I mean, this is a long process. I don't know. I mean, everybody's got things going on in their life. It's like he's got a couple car builds going, and maybe he has to put the car builds for on hold, or I don't know. But Kim asked me. It's kind of weird you said that because asked me that today, yesterday or today. She asked me that. Have you heard from Lovitz? No, and he's a good dude, man. It's just he comes and he goes. I mean, I guess he's got a lot going on. He's a firefighter right down there in Kentucky. So no, I think everything's all right. It's just I think he has some stuff going on. I try to mind my own. Other than being friendly and talk cars, I try to mind my own business. Swamp Thing 56, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Very good. I appreciate you made it. Ooh, Tony, it's kind of hard for me to say. 470s, 480s. It depends. It's like the taxes. You have to understand Pennsylvania has the highest gas tax in the nation. More than California. And then on top of the state tax that's the highest in the nation, we have local tax for like the firehouse and the municipals and all this and that. So it's like I try to get gas outside of my town if I can, but it's a trap because I usually get it in town anyway because we have a supermarket up the top of the hill, and for every $100 they have their own gas station. For every $100 in marketing that you spend, they give you 10 cents off a gallon. All right. So by the end of the month, I've had where I had a dollar 60, $1.70 off a gallon when we had a big food bill for the month or something. If we had something going on and we had a giant food bill, I've had it where I've got a dollar 60, $1.70 off. Back when gas was like 230 or something like that. I remember paying 20 or 20 something cents a gallon. And that's not, I swear, I had a picture of it on my phone. I'll have to go back into my Google Cloud and see if I can find it. But it was like the 20s or something. I was paying like 20 something cents a gallon because I had my food bill was so high for the month because I guess we had something going on, but for whatever reason. the stars were aligned. But to answer your question about a buck, about 470 right now, it's high. And a lot of that's tax. I'll tell you, I'd love to, Steve. Kim and I have actually thought about it. It's one of those things where I guess it has to wait till I'm ready to retire. I'm too old to start over, and I've got too many benefits to leave. Employers would have to offer, five weeks vacation, 6 weeks vacation, and a lot of places don't want to give you that right off the bat. That'd have to be number one. Number two, they'd have to at least match what I'm making. And a lot of places don't want to pay that either. And I won't get out of bed for anything less at this point. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, that's we thought about it. North Carolina, something like that, Tennessee, something. I would not mind at all, and neither would Kim. But it's just not in the stars right now. We're actually trying to just get a little bit south into Delaware where we can, escape some of these outrageous taxes. It's just outrageous right now. I mean, there's like the municipality that like one or two over from us. And this is not a lie. This is not an exaggeration. You can look it up. The new homes, the brand new homes, are like $24,000 a year in taxes. That I did not missay that. 24, 25,000. The older homes that have been there a while are between 9 and 15,000. That's outrageous. Now ours is not that much. We're in like one of the other townships where I don't want to say they're reasonable, but they're half of that. But it's getting crazy. It's getting to the point where your tax bill per month is what your mortgage used to be. And it's like, well, people are always, well, the rent, like for renters, they're like, the rent's just outrageous now. Well, the taxes are outrageous right now. Because for whatever reason, it's just outrageous. It's a lot of people are getting pushed out of their homes because of the tax bills. Yeah, it's a little it is, Dan. It really is. It's outrageous. My in-laws are over in that area. The home that burnt down that they're getting rebuilt. Yeah. And I don't know what their bill's going to be now. It's none of my business, but it's like I know that they were saying the houses, they had a bunch of houses built up behind them, and there was people that moved in and the taxes were not assessed yet. They had no idea. And then they get hit with this, well, your taxes are going to be this much every year. Like, and even these people, some of these people make serious money. But it's they're like, I can't afford this. And it's crazy. So, you know, Kim and I are going to attempt. We're going to attempt to get out of it, and that's Delaware. Delaware's got lower property taxes. There are still areas that are high, like in the Wilmington area, they're up there. Hosek, they're up there. But you get into the Newark and a little bit further into the middle of town. Things are affordable, at least for now. It seems like they follow you. The money grabbers follow with their pinchers out. It's crazy. But Kim and I are working towards that. We really are. We don't know when it could be. It could be this year. It could be next year. I don't know. It's like the one thing I do know is we're waiting for my mother and father-in-law to be done with my son's house, so he can get in there and get out of our other house, so we can get that sold, and that's our seed money for a property. Wait, it's like you keep looking and looking and looking. We don't want to. We want a barn dominium, and Kim already picked out the layout. She already knows what she wants, and at this point in our life, it's what you'd rather have, what you want, than what you have to have at this point. I guess it's a want over a need, I guess, but that's what we want. So why settle? You only get so many rotations around this planet, right? And we're already more than halfway through ours. Hey, Cody made it. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it, dude. I saw that picture of you sitting on that bike. You be careful, man. All right, let's see here. I think we pretty much touched on most of the stuff. Now I'm just going to what do they call that? Freelance. I already told you tomorrow's going to be a big shopping day. We already been through that, but I'm hoping they have one of those seamer punchers down there. I really love that tool. Oh, one of my battles for the Nova, I'm working on like the floorboard and stuff. Is Dan, you know how low those are to the ground, and I got it sitting on that ramp. Now I do have good chocks, but where's the best place to put a jack on the front of that to jack it up till I get jack stands under there? In between, in the middle, right there, right uh, above, below the oil pan there. Or can you know? You're right. So I want to get that jacked up, and the reason why is the hardest weld's the easiest one. I gotta put spot welds on the rockers. I gotta slide up under there. I can't even get my head under there right now, so I gotta jack it up some. Where's the best place to jack them unibodies up at? The tri fives, you just grab a piece of frame and go. Okay. Just let her rip. Okay. All right. That's what I was thinking, man. Frame section under the oil pan. That's exactly what I was saying, Robbie. Same thing. That's what I was looking at. It's like, okay, because it's on a slant, so I got to do it safely. I do have very good chalks. They're bit into the ground really good, so I'll be okay. And I got good jack stands, but I got to get it up high enough so I can shimmy under there. Because actually, I got to get my self tappers to kind of like pull that the up tight against there so I can get those spot welds, get that taken care of. That's on the agenda. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Like I said, the thunderstorms determine everything. There's my buddy Grady. He made it. What's going on, brother? Thanks for making it in, man. Yeah. I did the insides of those, the inner rockers of that car are flawless. Except for now, the one on the driver's side up by the front has a little chisel hole in it because I got a little carried away with my my new my new air chisel. I'm like, nope, it ain't a rust hole. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You learn as you go. Sloppy Joe, sloppy. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. I don't mean to have silence on here, but I trying to see what you guys are talking about. We have sloppy joes here once a month, maybe a little less. Do I even have? I might have some sloppy joe mix over there. I don't know if it's over there or upstairs. That's like our overflow. That's our little overflow over there. I don't know if I have any over there. It must be upstairs, but we have that one. That's one of the things I can make. Like Kim and I take turns getting dinners ready because we both got a ton of stuff going on all the time. So we juggle it and push it back and forth. I'm more of a simple guy. Kim makes the nice dinners. I'll throw burgers on the grill. I make fried chicken on the grill. And we don't like the smell of oil in the house. So I got a nice cast iron skillet. I put a little bit of oil in there and I throw it out on the grill and shut the lid and let that thing just get hot as crazy. And I bread my chicken, go out there, throw it in the oil. 15 minutes later, fried chicken without the oily house smell. I highly suggest it. But Sloppy Joe's is one of my go-tos because I can make that. Fry some hamburger and dump the juice in. Maybe get fancy and dice up some onions in the hamburger. That's next level Sloppy Joe, man. Oh yeah. I'll tell you guys what. When I was in school, it was taco salad, and their taco salad was chips, the tortilla chips with a bed of lettuce. Then they would take and they would just gob a big amount of chili on top of all that, and then a film of cheese that would melt into the boiling hot chili. And that was my favorite school lunch. You could get that as an alternative every day. I probably ate that every day over everything else, except maybe once in a while I'd have a pizza boat. But it was taco salad for me. I don't remember sloppy joes for lunch. Maybe we had them. I don't know, but I was probably eating taco salad alternative. Yo, Mike Mays. That's another thing. Pizza burgers or pizza steaks. 'Cause around here, it's like cheesesteaks are a big deal, but they got pizza steaks with the pizza sauce. But you know what? The best pizza steak I had around here is not from a shop, Kim, because it's like she would dice up a little bit of pepperoni and put it in there, you know, and that just a little bit of mushrooms, a little bit of onions. That separates the whole. These sandwich shops around here, they're on every corner, and some of them are good. They're very good, but after a while, they're all the same. You know, sometimes it gets a little better, tastes a little better when you make it at home. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, Cody. I'm trying, man. I'm doing the best I can. We're getting there, little piece at a time. She got locked down 30 years ago, Dan. Put my thumb on that. Yes, it is, Mike. Yes, it is. Oh, you guys crack me up. Mm. Hang on one second. I know Rick. You were looking at a Willie's, weren't you? But I don't know if there's any Willie owners in here. Let me get it here. There we go. I mean, just to get in one of those is like 40 or 50 grand, Tony. You're talking to a bunch of poor hot rodders. I got a 70 Nova that I just picked up that's got big rust holes, and I'm calling it mint. Oh man, you're in Shantytown. Hot rod Shantytown. One, have you been locked up, dude? Oh man. What's going on, Jed? You want to trade? Nah, that's Kim's car. I can't trade that if you're talking to me. Yeah. It's not, Mike, I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna do another walk around because I'm sitting in there, when you're crawling around in the car and you've actually cut into it, you start to see everything. And you guys already know that's a hack job on that driver's side quarter that was hung. And when I get into the trunk area, I can kind of show you. where the lip is, and it's just. But the passenger side really tripped me out. It's like you can see there's a sticker from a brand new inside panel that's up inside, I'm pretty sure there's about this much Bondo on the other side. I just, I'm just gonna have to cut it, and just the quarters don't bother me. I'm just gonna rehang them. But I don't know what's supposed to be there. I gotta have to really go in and look at a parts breakdown on one of these and make sure everything's there that's supposed to be there. I want to do that at some point. But one thing at a time. Right now, we're playing with floors. I want to get the floors done, and I want to get the inside quarters repaired, so that we can start to put the interior back together, and then I can hang the outside quarters whenever. I got to get them ordered. I got the cross. I ordered the crossover piece came with the car. It's completely shot. I got to get that in, but I got to see what it's attached to, because I'm going to change it's I got to change the trunk pan, so there's no sense in welding one on to cut back off. So maybe the next move's the trunk pan after I get all the floors in the front done and the inside quarters fixed. Maybe the trunk pan, then the quarters. I don't know. We'll figure it out, man. I like working on them better than driving them anyway. So yo, what's going on? Chopper Mike MC made it. What's happening, brother? I'm telling you, I was digging that refrigerator you made, that Harley Davidson refrigerator, vintage. I got a pretend bootleg one. It's not a Harley, but it's a repopper. It's kind of vintage, right? But I was digging that, man. Really nice job, man. Nice touch. Mm. Have a sip. Let me see here. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, Pep, I was thinking about buying frame rails for it. Maybe eventually I will, but for right now, I'm just trying. I'm going to try to get it put back together. You know, we already know that the windshield leaks. So the favor I'm owed for the glass work, I'll probably have them come over and pull that windshield one weekend and then come back the following weekend and put it back in, because I guarantee you the driver's side right there, that channel side, that's a big mud puddle there. I don't know. I got to dig at it, but I don't want to get into it too much until, because right now it's just a little tiny drip, until I get a hold of that Steve guy and find out, what's good for him to come over and pop the windshield out. Give me a little bit of time to repair the mess that's there, and then come over and put the windshield back in. So that's all like up in the air. I was kind of like looking at that, Dan. And I might do something like that, a little four link. I know the rear's not bolted in correctly right now. I was looking, even the guy that sold it to me, he brought it up to me, and I got in there and looked. You're supposed to have two T bolts and one U bolt. It's got four standard bolts in it. That's not how the rear's supposed to be bolted in. And like I told you guys before, that's how that car became available. The guy changed the rear and the car fell on him. And he's like, that's it. I'm done with the hobby. And he got rid of the car. He traded it to the guy I bought it off of. And now it's here. It's probably going to be with us for a while. It's going to be one of our little toys to play with around the house. Keeps us busy. There's no U bolts in it right now. Nope. Country boy, he's got four bolts on it. It should have one U bolt and two T bolts. I looked it up, and the guy said the guy that, because he told me whenever he sold it to me, we're under the car and we were bolting it down. He goes, make sure you get U bolts for this. He's just got four standard bolts holding it right now. It's supposed to be two T bolts and two U bolts, one U bolt on each side with two T bolts. And when I got home, curiosity got the better of me, and the internet says the exact same thing. And so does Shop 209. He said the same thing too. and he seems to know about his Novas. So we'll go with that. Maybe we'll do a four link. 409 Chevy and Poncho. Okay. All right, Robbie, take it easy, man. And that's where we're at. We're at the one. Robbie's right on the stick. We're actually past. We're overdue. So we're going to take an extra minute to say our goodbyes to everybody. You know, we always keep it to an hour. I had a lot of fun talking to you guys tonight. We were on a roll there for a while. I was like, I had a lot to talk about. We squeezed in as much as we can. We're going to try to get some more videos out to you this week. Keep your eyes peeled. We're going to keep going with the shorts. We're going to keep hammering the shorts. Hey Dan, later text me that influencer that you talked about at the beginning. I'll look him up a little bit later. I'm trying to learn better and new ways to do stuff. All right. I appreciate everybody coming in. As always, we had a good crowd tonight, a good, honest crowd, and I appreciate everybody. All right, everybody. All I can tell you is I can't wait till next week already. So until then, take care, everybody.